So I'm Shyam Paryani. I'm the program director for the Executive Master of Health Administration program. This is a graduate program aimed at mainly healthcare professionals who are already in the healthcare segment. They're at various levels and they want to rise into leadership. So our goal is to prepare these individuals for leadership positions in healthcare. Well, I think I look back when I went to school, we all had textbooks and paper. And then even for looking at books, we've kind of moved to the online segment, with e-readers and Kindle and other devices where we read books. So paper is kind of moved gradually into the electronic era. Well, I think we've been a little slow in the educational segment to move from paper into the electronic segment. And I think it's time that we kind of catch up with the rest of the world and use the electronic information that's available for their ease. OER brings us more contemporary. If we think about the traditional way we teach from textbooks, textbooks editions are come out every 3 or 4 years, which is, I think, fine for many subjects, but for healthcare changes every year. So you can't wait for the next edition or teach from the last edition. You have to constantly update anyway. So I think OER has really brought us to the forefront where we're updating our courses on a semi-annual and annual basis continually because healthcare is changing continually. Look at what's happened in the COVID era. Healthcare has changed completely over that period of time. Some of the textbooks that were written in the pre-COVID era, so they're really not contemporary anymore. So I think switching to online educational resources is so valuable because it brings us into the forefront of what's happening today. So many of the instructional materials are personally picked out by the instructor. So if you think about a textbook, you're using the author's judgment to pick the topics. All the OER material is individually picked by the instructor. So I think there's a one-to-one connection between the instructional material, and I think the students feel that they're participating with the instructor because that's something the instructor feels is important for them to learn. Every day, I think we see that the immediate feedback has been, thank you for using online resources, thank you for letting us making it available, and thank you for not having to spend the money and dollars for the textbooks that they used to have to spend in the past. Online educational resources has been a great tool for us, for our students. I encourage everyone to use it. It is really, I believe, the future of education, and so I encourage students to pursue courses that offer online education and for instructors to do the same.